Welcome to Friendino's Talk Time. I am Jordino, and this is Ermen right there, being Ermen, being.
He's definitely pointing at me. I definitely know that. Right there.
Yeah.
And I'm here.
So before we start anything,
So,
I just want to describe what was supposed to happen, what might happen next week, and what's happening. So Jordan isn't here. First of all, he's not with us.
boo! Boo!
He's no longer with us. He's taking a shower. He's a bit tired. So,
yeah.
and because he was tired, that basically is the reason why we're not doing the next episode, which was a mock debate with the Canadian election coming up. So
You're.
we're gonna switch that to next week. Just let that be a,
Aw.
a little a little teaser for you guys.
This is
And
something that
that
I just
gave
found out
us
too.
yeah, that gave us about roughly half an hour to figure out what to do. And so now our plan is switched up. We're gonna play Guess Who with each other. We have two characters in our mind, and specifically villains. We have two villains in our heads,
Really?
and we have to try and guess over the course of this episode who the other person's villain is. We have no idea who the other person's is, but we know ours. That's the whole premise of this game. And just over the next full recording, we're gonna play.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys
And
can
so
guess too. Why not?
yeah, you could guess. If you guess it, you get a cookie. No,
You
you don't.
wanna
I
guess
can't.
the color of your. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Wait,
TMI.
what? Whoa, whoa.
Why do you want to guess the color of this paper?
Because I can totally see it.
Exactly. So,
Um,
TMI. Any TMI first before we get into random subjects?
TMI. Any TMI? I don't know. I don't think so. I can't think of any
Another filler
TMI.
episode.
We have another
Filler
filler
song.
episode.
I guess.
Actually, before this, Jordan
Oh,
was in this call, and
yeah.
he did tell us that he was tired. But we were also talking about if we can fit our fists in our mouths,
Yep.
and that was a whole conversation. And some people can do it, like they
I've
can.
yeah. I have seen people do it. It's terrifying. I can't do it because
Yeah,
I
it
have
seems.
TMJ.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I think in the past I have tried it and that's what caused the start of my TMJ.
So
So
you got curious. Let's just
yeah,
say that.
I got curious and then I got jaw locked because of it.
Oh my gosh, you got curious, and then you got lockjaw. That's
That's what
crazy.
happens. If you don't want to get TMJ in your life, do not put a fist up your mouth. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Don't do
don't
that.
do it.
No. But some people have
By the
really
way,
big mouths. What?
this is what I walked into in their conversation before I came in for a recording.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I heard from them.
Yeah, we were talking about that. But some people
Fisting.
have big mouths, okay? Some people have really big mouths. Like
Do
when a
you
person
not
has a
have
really
big
big mouth.
mouths? No. How the
Um
fuck do you know if someone has
I
big mouth?
mean relatively my mouth is okay size compared to my rest of my body, but like I am a bigger human being. I am bigger than most. So like just like figuratively and stature wise, I am taller and bigger than most. So my mouth is like I would say relatively bigger than the general population, but then that also means my hands are bigger. So no, I cannot fit my fist in my mouth.
Small mouth, small
My mouth.
teeth. Fucking wanker. How would you even know if somebody has like a big mouth? I say that as I roast my sister every time like.
I feel like you can tell. Like sometimes you look at someone like that guy has a big mouth. But like I am not judging. that their mouth is beautiful. Okay, can do
He
so
says in
many great
question
things.
mark.
They have great mouths. Okay, in
You
fact,
know what they
they have
say?
they mouth can do more than what my mouth could do. So
Yeah. I wish
it's
I could
very
like
endearing.
fucking shove a bowl of rice up my mouth, but I can't. I have
Really?
to do a tiny bit.
Wow. Okay. Sometimes okay, maybe this might be TMI, but sometimes I find myself drinking water and I'm pouring it into my mouth. And sometimes my mouth doesn't cannot hold that much water. So it just spills out the bottom of my mouth.
What?
And
Okay, what the
I
how
get
do you fucking drink your water?
when I'm
Like
like
a
really
baby
thirsty,
bird?
yeah, when I'm really thirsty, I baby bird that, okay? I pour it into my mouth, and my mouth is not big enough to hold that much water, and it spills out the bottom, and it gets my shirt wet.
Okay, not
So,
gonna lie, I do the same thing though. I don't put my full mouth into the edges of it. I just like aim it, hope for the best that it makes it into my mouth.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes you want to have fun, and sometimes drinking water
Milk?
is not that fun. He said milk accidentally. Okay, I don't
A
do
milk
that
could
with
be
milk,
good.
guys. Guys, stop being weird. I don't do that with milk. Not with a 4-liter jug of milk.
I don't do it on a
Guys,
jug. I do it in your
guys, full what? Wow.
Anyways, my TMI is that like I discovered that I don't really use my left hand as often. I only found out about it when I was in the like a bike shop because I was like, you know what? Let me refresh my mind how to fix a bike, and so I did that, and I was given a task to like strip down bikes, literally strip down, and then I've
Wow.
been using like my left hand throughout the whole like process of it, and then the next day I can even like lift my hand without it aching.
So you just had an underdeveloped left hand.
Yeah, it's in balance. I should like get back to it, and then just
Mm-hmm.
like it's doing great now, honestly.
It is. That's good. That's good. Very, very common
Amongst professional goot,
amongst professional gooners. They have terrible imbalances. Let me tell you.
or just like hand wrestlers. That is something I've been like hyper fixated for some reason. Like I watch people do hand wrestling.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, there's like a competition of people like doing hand wrestling, and
Mm.
I get so worried that like they might dislocate their hands from the amount of force they've been like pushing and pulling. It looks
Yeah.
so weird, man. But
And they have
there's
like
like
huge
proper way of doing
forearms.
it.
Like you see that?
Yeah.
Like they're like what is it called? Wrist. I was gonna call it my arm ankle. My wrist. Like the wrist to the elbow. It's like super thick.
Yeah, and it looks so
Like
weird if you like compare it to both of their hands. The other one, you
yeah.
can tell which hand they use them the most when it comes to the
I
competitions
respect
and
those
such.
people. Like with big
Yeah.
forearms, I respect them because that takes a lot of work to get that. Now, I'm not saying it turns me on. I'm saying that I respect
Um. Okay. Have you done
it.
like armlet? What you call it? Yeah. Have you done like
Arm
any
wrestling?
competition of arm wrestlings?
Not like not majorly. Nothing even minorly either. I've never really done much arm wrestling other than just like every now and then when I was a kid. Now
When
I
was the
don't do
last
it.
time you arm wrestled?
I don't know, grade 10.
Damn.
Yeah. Not to age us, but what was that like 2019?
Was it?
I think it was 2019 because then the
Oh,
pandemic
grade
happened.
10. I was thinking of like your age is like 10. I'm like 2019, your age 10 in 2019.
I'm
Grade 10.
extremely young, Ermen. Actually, I'm
He's a
extremely
late
young.
bloomer.
I'm a late bloomer when it comes to age, aka I was born late.
Yet somehow he's
Yeah, yeah.
older than us. I don't know what the math is.
Talking about
Honestly,
boomers, is your
what?
character a boomer?
Yeah.
It's a boomer, okay. I'll leave it at
Yeah,
that
I
for now.
forget. I forgot we're doing that. See, this is what I mean. Okay, like the last time I did arm wrestling was I was drinking. I was drinking with my friend, and then we were told to do like arm wrestling, and then like my friend had to pick who her opponent is, otherwise she has to drink, and then she chose me because she thought I was stronger. I thought I was stronger too, just for me to fucking flop the moment it hit. I'm not as strong as I used to back when I was a kid. I lost that momentum. I'm washed up. That's what it is.
You're a washed up has been. That's what you are. I'm sorry
I've
to
been
say it,
washed
but
up
it's
with
true.
arm wrestling. I haven't been that great with it in so
Arm
long.
wrestling does kind of seem like a drinking thing. Like now that you
Is it?
mention it, I don't know. It seems like a thing someone would do when they're drinking or drunk. Like
Drink
just
or
kind of like
drunk?
a come on, bro, arm wrestle me, like something like that. I guess because it seems almost like aggressive.
Are you are you thinking of it like a stereotypical drinking people in a
Yeah,
like a bar?
I'm thinking of Chads and like
Yeah.
Brents, backwards hats, and like shirtless, sleeveless shirts, shirtless sleeves,
I wouldn't
sleeveless
really know. I'm
shirts.
never in that situation. Most of us are just drinking because of the sake of drinking, not trying to like act strong and shit. But yeah,
Mm,
maybe some people, some groups. For us, it's not really that case. We just
maybe.
honestly, I don't know. We do random shit. We do like our friends. Our friends, my friends are very side questy when they get drunk. Like they're on an adventure. They're like Dora the Explorer.
Okay, okay.
So sometimes we can't find them in the middle of the goddamn thing because they're like they went outside because it's hot inside. Anyways,
You see, this is my main encyclopedia into drunk people and drinking. That encyclopedia is you because I'm not in that culture. So everything I learn about it comes from you, basically.
it's coming from I'm the problem. I'm the influence. I think
You're
when you mean about like arm wrestling, honestly, I think it's like the people that drinks beer. We don't drink beer. You know what I'm saying? They're like
yeah,
the
beer
beer
drinkers
drinkers
seem
would
like
most
that.
likely would do that.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Like a
Exactly.
Coors Light.
They drink what the fuck is the beer other than Corona, but I don't think they drink Corona. That's like
There's
kind of
other than
soft.
Corona. I know of
What is
Molson
beer?
Canadian. I know Bud Light. I
Yeah,
know
Bud Lights.
Budweiser. Bud
Like
Light.
those people drink Bud Lights. They have Ford F-150. They have like a
Oh
backwards hat. They
yeah.
have like a fishing gear in the back of their truck. Like
Hmm. Small
that type of
penises.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, are you
And
projecting?
truck nuts. Am I
Truck
projecting? I don't
nuts.
have a truck, so I don't think so.
I
My
felt like you
father
had like a
does.
person. I felt like you had a personal beef with somebody who's like a beer drinker, and they're like they got small penis. They're short. And they suck.
They got truck nuts. They're probably racist.
They probably kiss their homies goodnight, and they said it's not gay.
When it clearly is gay. I seen it. I was there. So gay.
I was there, and not because I was kissing them.
Not because I was the homie. No. No, guys. I'm not. I don't own a truck. I don't have truck nuts.
No, but I'm
Okay?
like the passenger princess. What? No, no,
I'm
no.
not tucked in
That's.
bed at night by my homies. Okay? It was just a one time thing. Maybe like every now and then. But no, not usually, guys. Okay.
Okay. Question with the guess:
Oh, okay.
is this person female?
No.
Fuck. Huh.
uh,
Huh.
huh. Speaking of
Huh.
Minecraft, did you watch the movie?
I haven't yet.
I have not either.
Mainly, mainly because people kept trashing the place, and I don't want to be in that situation.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
they keep
sense.
throwing
Makes sense.
popcorns, and I'm like, the food, they waste the food. I want that.
I was actually watching a movie the other day, and it wasn't a Minecraft movie, but I was beside the theater that was the Minecraft movie, and I was listening to the
Oh.
movie, and like all of a sudden, chicken jockey. It's like a whole crowd of people yelling chicken jockey. Oh dear.
Bro, imagine there's like a drama like the other room beside it. They're like it's going to be like the most saddest scene ever, and then the other side you could just hear on the other side of the walls like chicken jockey. Like the scene
Chicken
is about I
jockey.
love you, Jack. I will never leave you. Chicken jockey. What the fuck?
Just a really quiet movie. La 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 lava. Chicken.
Like we're supposed to be crying in the fucking movie theater. You're just supposed to hear the goddamn
That's funny.
Minecraft movie on the other side.
You just hear like release from the other room.
Release.
That's so.
Like
That's funny.
there's like a sex scene happening in the other theater, and they're like release.
Coming in hot. Oh dear.
You know what?
Look,
Speaking of like game adaptation. Oh wait, okay, keep going.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways.
Speaking of game adaptation, is there any games that you wish for it to be a live adaptation in the future?
Oh wow. Hmm.
Mario Kart. Imagine how the fuck would they do Mario Kart? How do you think they're
I
gonna do
don't know.
Mario Kart for live?
No,
I know
they already
definitely
have
Jack Black
NAS.
is gonna be there.
They already have NASCAR. So like, you don't
Oh
need
wait,
Mario
they
Kart.
already had like Mario Kart in one of Mario's movie. The other
They
the other-
did.
Yeah,
So we don't need
that can wait.
that. Other than that, maybe Resident Evil. Like truly,
Which one?
I know there's Resident Evil movies, but like they're not
They
really
flopped,
based off
though.
of the. Yeah, they're not that good. But I want actual Resident Evil movies.
Like specifically for Leon
Yeah, that'd be
or
nice.
the other one.
There's Leon, there's Chris, and in the recent games there's Ethan.
Yar.
And I have one friend who is incredibly obsessed with Leon
Oh.
to the point where it gets kind of like he draws pictures of him and yeah, and it's like I call him a twink lover and he does not deny it. Let me tell you. He stands true. He stands by his man, okay? He's loyal to Leon. And you know, I respect him for it. I respect him for standing true to his man. Even though it's a fictional man from a fictional universe. But you know what? I'm not going to stop him. If he wants to love anybody, even like the shark from Nemo, Finding Nemo that might be your character.
Nope. He's not a villain.
Bruce?
No.
I guess not. He's more of a recovering
Sharks,
addict.
fish are friends.
But then he does try to eat him.
But that's just instinct. That's not a villain.
He's
It's not
just
something that he
relapsing.
can't help. You know, he's just,
I
he's
guess
just
it's
having like a
true.
relapse. How
Are
dare
sharks
you? How dare
villains?
Bruce Dads, I say we shall have war against this man who thinks he's a fucking villain. Oh my god.
You should go find a real shark and tell him that this guy said, you know what? He hates all sharks. He's racist to sharks. There's this guy, this podcaster on land, doesn't like sharks. You should go kill him. Yeah.
I can't believe you. Anyways, for speaking of like Resident Evil, I feel like Resident Evil 6, I would want to see what they do to Helena. That's my girl. That's my pookie. Like despite how like negative the review is, I want to see how they could adapt that in a movie. Do you think they're gonna make it as corny as the game itself, or do you think they're gonna like just dramatize it to make it look cool?
If they make it as corny, like I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all.
Well, that's
I think
that's what makes Resident Evil good, though. I feel
yeah,
like it.
I feel like studio executives try so hard to make a movie like a video game movie too much like an actual movie, too much far away from its like source material. They take it too
Yeah,
seriously. Take it
yeah.
way too seriously.
There are so many. I don't know. How many movies does it takes for them to realize that? I've seen the Mario movie, like the very old Mario movie, Mortal
Oh
Kombat.
yeah.
What else? You know?
Yeah, yeah. Those old ones that are like taken way too seriously and they're not
Mm.
that good and we hate them.
Going back to the guest before I talk about my
Oh,
game
yeah.
adaptation that I wish, is your character a cartoon?
Hmm. In
What?
some adaptations.
In
I'm going to
some?
say flat, yes. Flat, yes.
Oh, maybe.
He
Okay,
is in a cartoon.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
So
were
for
talking
my
about
adaptation, eh, what? What? Okay. For my game adaptation, fucking it. What was something? Oh, there's a game. There's a very old game, but one thing I want them to adapt is The Last Guardian, which is the people that the developer that made that game was all the creator for Shadow of the Colossus. And those people are great. And one thing I want is the Last Guardian, but also like no, because I feel like they're gonna like fucked up the creature, specifically Trico. I love Trico. If they fuck
The
up
Last
Trico, I
Guardian.
will. Yeah, I will literally wreak havoc. I will burn down the city if they fuck up
You,
Trico.
mm, you will burn down the city. What is treacle?
So Trico is a creature, a guardian creature that abducts like children, specifically the chosen one that was sacrificed from the tribe in order to maintain peace between the guardians, which is Trico. And so what Trico would do, they'll abduct the chosen one and then place it into the machine, which then feeds them to survive. But the unfortunate event is that like Trico got struck by lightning, which then causes him to like fail his mission to deliver the child. To which the child survived, and then yada yada yada. They had a good relationship development. Do you want me to show who Chico is?
I guess. Well, I guess I could just search it up.
Dales.
I do have that
You
ability.
do have a computer when
The
I was
Last
young.
Guardian, 2016.
Year. It's a old game,
Is it that
but
like feathered? What is that? Looks like a feathered
it's
chihuahua.
in it's in chat. It's in chat as if we're fucking live. Anyways, yeah, The Last Guardian. If they were to make a live adaptation of it, they better fucking nail it. They better nail my boy
Looks
Trico.
looks kind of like a large pigeon rat.
But uh, honestly, I still don't know what his like part is because I know they behave like a cat because they did like research the behavior of it. So they copied big cats, small cats, dogs, and then maybe a little bit of like birds. So he's like a mixture of like almost everything. But
Hmm.
overall, he behaves like a cat. Because like the one thing that you could do with Trico is that like you can command him to go somewhere, and sometimes he just doesn't fucking listen because he's a cat. He still has that behavior of a cat, so that's what makes it so good of a game. I think this was also the very first time I've been exposed to AI because like how they're able to control Trico is because of AI. Yeah, it's really hard to
Mm.
explain. But yeah,
I see. I see.
I love my boy. That's my boy right there. If
Mm.
honestly, if I were to own a cat, I would name it Trico.
Speaking of
Trico.
boys, is your villain a male?
I think you asked that before. Yes.
Did I? You ask that.
Did I? Oh shit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's
You
a
asked
boy.
it. It's a boy. It's a male. Okay, so let's recap before we forget everything that we guessed. So first thing I asked you, was it a boomer? And you said yes.
Oh, that was the first question, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then you asked if it was a woman. You asked if it was a
A
female.
woman. Yeah.
And then I said no.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked if yours was, what did I say? What did I ask?
You guessed if it was Bruce.
I guessed if it was Bruce. And it was not Bruce. And then you guessed that it was a cartoon,
Mm-hmm. And you said
which I said
some
I
adaptation.
I give a flat yes. And then now
Can I
you asked,
guess?
and then I asked if it was a girl or a boy, and you said yes. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
boy.
take a guess.
Is it Dr. Eggman?
It is not Dr. Eggman.
Oh man, that would have been so good.
That would have been good, actually. Yeah. And yours is a boomer male. That's all I know about it for now. Okay. Let's
Ear.
continue our conversation. Adaptations are kind of like disappointing, to say the least. I
I
do
feel
want
like
them to win so
yeah.
much.
I feel like it's the meta when it comes to movies. Like like movies now for some reason it just doesn't feel as powerful comparing to video game story.
Mm-hmm.
Like for
That
example,
is
mouth
true.
washing is like the fucking banger for me. It's like it's fucking absolute cinema. You know mouth washing? It's a fucked up game. It's a really fucked
Mount
up game.
washing?
Yeah. It's about exactly
Like,
what you think it is. Mouth washing.
oh,
but with a
mouth washing.
yeah, but with a really horrible twist behind it. There's like so many metaphors. Maybe it's really hard to
Oh,
describe, but the
it has a
movie.
it has a eye for the picture.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, I'm
good
thinking of a
game.
game that
It's
I
a
like.
really good game.
Mouth washing. I'm looking at it actually. Oh, that
Yeah,
does kind of look messed up.
it has a really dark story behind it, and it's like I don't know. After I saw people play it, it was so impactful for me, and I'm like, damn.
The
I felt
five
bad
crew
for one character.
members of the Tulpar are stranded in the empty reaches of space. Huh. Oh, what's that game that I like? It's called Firewatch.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I see.
You heard of
I
it? Yeah,
literally
I
like
love that
I
game.
was
Or
when you
that
talked
thing.
about like you wanting to become a Firewatch. I'm like, why don't you play Firewatch? Have you played Firewatch? I wonder. That's a good
I mean,
one.
I
Yeah.
I'd love to be a Firewatch, but that's a dying what is it called? Profession? Yeah. It's a dying profession because satellites can do a lot more fire watching in general.
I feel like it's slowly becoming more reliant on technology now, though. Which is like it's
Yeah.
good and bad. It's a good and bad
Hmm.
type of thing.
And I'd love to go on a fire watch and just like look out for fires and maybe solve a mystery, solve a murder. Maybe your murder, Ermen.
Maybe you'll see
Maybe
me naked in the woods thinking I'm Bigfoot. Who knows? And then get viciously murdered by a furry suit that killed me in the
Yeah,
middle of the
exactly.
woods.
Call back to our old episode where we talk about
Reference.
horror movies. Call back, call back. Speaking
Call back.
of murdering, is your villain considered a murderer?
Yes.
Like your villain has killed people.
Yes.
Okay. So it's an old boomer who has killed people. This could be any president from the past 50 years.
It could
Moving
be.
on. It could be any president. But I would love to be a Firewatch. Because yeah, like I said, I could go over it over it again and again, but everything is just going to come up the same. It's just going to be there. It's going to be
It's
square.
just gonna be there. And square. Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Release! That is my favorite
Release!
line. That is my favorite line all the
You
time.
love release?
Release!
Oh, what's my favorite? Release is good. Release is a good one. What is there? Hold on. Minecraft movie.
Flint and steel.
I like Flint and Steel. That's my favorite. Flint, Flint and Steel.
Flint and steel.
I am placing blocks in it because I'm in. I love
That is like the OG line, I bet. I feel like that's like the most OG line for Minecraft. Not even the movie itself, just Jack Black. Anything that Jack Black says regarding Minecraft.
Honestly, I don't care if it's a good movie if I see it. I don't care if it's Oscar worthy. It's if it's a fun movie, then everyone should see it.
I mean, that's a whole
If it's a
reason
fun
why
movie.
people watched it. It's because of how fun it is and not because of how good it is. You know?
Chicken Jackie.
Really? Okay. Question.
Oh, here
Is
we go.
your villain human?
Is my villain human?
Yer.
They are not.
No wonder. Okay.
They are not human.
I was thinking of human villains.
Okay, now that
Is this
I
even a
don't know if-
villain? Because the fact that you thought a shark named Bruce was a villain, or maybe that's just something I assumed it was.
I would say in the traditional sense is a villain. Now that you ask two questions, I'm gonna ask you one question just to give those
Oh!
odds. Yeah. Is your villain from a movie?
Yes.
Okay, it's a movie villain. It gives me a
Yeah.
lot. One thing I want to talk about now, considering that a lot of our schedules have kind of been mucked up for a lot of reasons,
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna talk about hockey now
Oh.
because I don't know. It's gonna be happening for the next 2 months, so might as well say a little bit about it now.
Oh no! I've
And
been
I know you
forced to
know
be in
nothing about hockey.
class. Oh
You
God,
know-
Jordan! Why, Jordan? I
Now-
don't want to be here for NHL. What the fuck?
Ermen knows nothing about hockey. Let's say that. Let's just put that out there.
No,
Ermen
the
is
only
a
thing I know
newbie.
is that like they punch each other, and then the goalies will like provoke the other goalies to fight each other, and so they fight each other. And then if they were like to lose a jaw, they're like, "No, just put me in, stitch it back, put me in." And I'm like, okay, that's all I know about hockey.
So, at this time, today is February. Today is April
Damn.
17th. Today's April 17th,
Yes.
and all the spots in the championship tournament called the Stanley Cup playoffs are filled. And at this point, Winnipeg is at the top. Like the top. The best
Wait,
team
what's
in the
Winnipeg
league.
again?
What's Winnipeg? The Jets.
Oh, okay, just to make sure.
The
Because I thought
Winnipeg
like they
Jets.
changed like the. I remember them like changing something about Jets.
You might have been looking at a different jersey because they have a couple different variations of the jersey
Oh.
and different logo designs.
Oh.
But it's always been the Winnipeg Jets since 2016 or 2012, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But now currently they're at the top of the league, first time ever, and they're going against the bottom of the league or the bottom seed that was able to make it, which was I believe St. Louis Blues.
Where is that
And
from?
where is St. Louis from? I don't even know.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is from St. Louis. St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh.
Now, Jordan had a lot of problems with this last time we talked about hockey, but a lot of southern cities and states have hockey teams, even though not a lot of hockey players come from these places.
It's quite rare then.
Like in the playoffs right now, there's 16 teams, and all the whole 16 teams are, I believe, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Edmonton Oilers, uh, what else? Toronto Maple Leafs,
Hmm.
Montreal Canadiens, the Ottawa Senators, um, Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes, Minnesota Wild, Los Angeles Kings. I already forget where I was. How much did I name?
I have no clue.
Ermen's just Ermen's holding on right now. She's like,
So I'm
I
just
don't
thinking,
know.
like, are they in the south? Are they in the northwest, east, west, y, z, y, x?
So there's L.A., Edmonton, Minnesota, Vegas, Colorado, Dallas, New Jersey, Washington, and everything else I just said. You probably
It
don't know
seems like
where those
it's like there's a
those cities
lot of
are.
American ones, which
There's a
is
lot. There's a
makes
lot more.
sense. A lot of states. We just have like
There's a lot more
provinces.
American teams. I feel like before I started learning about where these cities were, I didn't care because I wasn't a fan of them. But
Hmm.
I didn't think Washington Capitals. I thought Washington Capitals was for the state Washington, but it's for the city, like the capital of the country, Washington D.C.
Oh,
Or like, do you know where Dallas is?
I don't know much about American stuff, man.
Dallas is Texas.
What? I thought it was
Dallas
Houston.
is Texas.
I'm sorry.
Houston is Texas. Houston's Texas. Dallas is Texas. Texas is a big place.
Was it
You
Dallas that I
ever know?
wanted to go? I wonder. There's like
I don't
a
know.
place where they have something called medieval times. I want to fucking go there and just act like royals, knee deep in my like
M-
turkey that they gave me that they call dragon's meat, and
medieval
scream on top
time.
of my lungs while men fight in front of me. I feel
Are you
like
talking about
that's
like
the
a
dream.
Ren fair?
Yeah, there's like I think it's in Dallas where there's a I don't know if it's a restaurant or not, but it's like an event place where you can like see medieval times, like everything is themed medieval and such, and you
Mm.
watch men fight, and I and we act like royalties. That's what I want to do if I were to go to America and go to Dallas, which I think it is in
Mm.
Dallas or New Jersey. Is it in New Jersey or Dallas? I don't know.
New Jersey.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Ren fairs
Yeah,
happen all over the place.
I do want to go to Ren Fair too. I want to dress up like a pirate and catch me some booties.
Whoa. Whoa. Someone get Ermin some water. She's she's getting too thirsty.
Do I sound thirsty? Do I sound dry? Do
You
I
sound
sound
dry right now,
dehydrated?
Ermin. You sound
Sound
dehydrated.
dehydrated. The one thing as well is
Okay, here
that
we go.
there's something
Oh,
called wench bars in Ren fairs. I want to go there. I want to see
wench
those.
bars.
No, literally, there's this one wench bars that gives you service. I'm not gonna say further in, but they're gonna give you service on drinking water. They'll tell you water. They'll tell you to drink what you ordered in a way that what wenches. I'm so sorry, fair maidens.
Wow.
Question for guess.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Is your villain from a video game?
They are not.
God damn it! I'm like not fucking nailing this.
Question.
Oh
Is your character from a movie in the past 10 years?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that
Muy,
kind of narrows it down.
muy.
Kind of. So it's a movie character of an old boomer. An old boomer guy from the past 10 years. That's what I got so far. What I got so far. Mwahaha.
Oh,
Wow.
another additional one then. Since you did ask this before, I might as well ask it as well. Is it from a movie as well?
Uh, n- Mm, not originally.
Oh, so it's from a series.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
What the fuck are you
Sure, I
trying to
could.
give me a hint?
You wench bar?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
She for the
Forgive me.
cobblestones, they say.
Did you call me a cobblestone?
You belong to the cobblestones.
I belong to the cobblestone. How about you gobble these stones?
Okay. Okay.
Maybe the real
You're
villain
done.
is me. Maybe the real
You're done.
villain was inside me the whole time.
It was under our noses all along.
It was right there. I couldn't believe it. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm a terrible person.
I'll come back.
I'm a terrible person. But you should try going to. You know what?
What?
My goal for at least most chunk of my friends, I want to try and take them to a hockey game at least once, because I love hockey games. I love going to hockey games because it's so rowdy, but not as rowdy as a UFC game, but it's rowdy, and the
How about
energy is
not as rowdy as a
electric.
football fan?
I've been to a football game in Winnipeg. It's okay.
Well, I guess when it comes to American one, then, yeah, maybe.
American
It'll be
football, I
much
feel
wilder.
like it'd be a lot more wilder, like Green Bay
Yeah.
or that's all I could think about. I'm not much of an
Like
NFL.
Green Bay. I don't know.
I just know the what's it called? The halftime shows.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Did
too.
you watch the halftime show this year?
I only watched one part of it.
What was that? Oh, one part of it.
Kendrick.
Was it the Hey Drake? I see I like
Yeah.
him young.
Yeah.
You better never go to cell block 1.
Drake,
And you to
drop
talk
another
to and then
album,
in love.
and my life will be yours.
Did you say Drake drop another album?
Kendrick.
Oh, they said Drake. I was like, are you a
No.
Drake fan? That's blasphemy in this podcast.
Aren't we all in the beginning, like in middle school? I kind of liked his music, but never to the point where I'm like fucking fanning on him. Yeah, that's it from miles away. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of.
I think the only song I ever really listened to from Drake was probably the Hotline Bling.
Oh, yeah. Like classic middle school music. That was like the shit back then.
But then I listened to yeah, I remember that everywhere. But then I heard T-Pab for the first time.
Is that
To
your
Pimp a
awakening to
Butterfly.
just not vibe?
No, I was all about that kind of rap from that day forward. I was like, oh yeah, that feels amazing. Give me more of that. It's like drugs for me. It was my ecstasy.
Okay.
And I really wanted to be
a
super soldier. Oh, look at that.
Freaking, who the fuck? Who the fuck is your villain?
Okay. So yours is a boomer from the past 10 years in a movie. Is it? Okay, my question is it a live action movie?
No.
What? Okay, that
Oh,
scrambles all my ideas.
What the fuck is your? It's not human.
Not human. It's yeah. It's not a human. It's what else did I say? It's from a.
You
from a
said
series.
something
It's a
about
cartoon.
flat. It's a cartoon flat type of. It's like it's
Cartoon
not
flat.
from a video game nor in a movie. Most likely
Yeah,
somewhere in a series.
Mm-hmm,
Somewhat, you say. The fucking. I don't know much series. What
I'll
the
say
fuck?
he was in movies in the past like 15 years. He was in movies, but he's more well known from his series.
Huh.
Yeah.
I bet some of you guys have already figured it out. I'm just here like, what the fuck is this person?
Ermen's just being Ermen. I mean, I haven't guessed
No,
yours
because the
yet.
thing is, it could also mean that like you have different exposure to my type of series, so I probably wouldn't even know this person.
You might
No,
know this person. You might.
is okay. Is this villain from Disney?
No. Is
Hmm.
your villain from Disney?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Disney villain in the past 10 years who is a boomer and a man. I
Yeah.
I haven't watched much Disney.
Oh, that's so unfortunate too. I forgot. Oh no.
Okay. Now I'm looking through. What's the last Disney movie I saw? Zootopia 1 in theaters. That was the last one I saw.
That's not even 10 years ago. What the fuck?
I know. Zootopia. That's all I remember. Judy
Oh,
Hopps.
this could also mean that I don't know what yours is then. Fuck.
Okay. What's our time right now? Just like, just see the scene. Almost 50
47.
minutes. So
Yeah,
47
almost
minutes.
50.
Okay. So we got some time. Cool down, cool off.
Time.
Take a chill pill. Okay.
Motherfucker, is this like the truck from like not Handyman? Who the fuck is it? Who's that guy?
Truck from
Oh
Handyman?
no, there's like a truck from the it's not
Whoa,
Manny.
she's scatting. Manny.
There's like a kid series that I used to watch, and the trucks are alive, and there's a guy who takes care of the trucks. I don't think it's that though, because there's no villain there.
Guy takes care of the trucks.
I'm losing it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so like it probably isn't that.
Uh,
Now we gotta lock in now. We gotta lock in and
is
find out who's
wait,
who.
I already forgot. I forgot. I was like about to ask.
Forgore.
So it's not from Disney. Is it in any? Wait, did I ask if it was a cartoon as well?
You did, and I said yes.
Okay. Is it from Cartoon Network?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I don't think so.
Adult Swim.
No. Not Adult Swim either.
Cartoon Network. What else is fucking?
I don't think it was Cartoon Network. I don't think it
No.
was.
There's only so much I can remember.
You're going crazy. Wait, hold on. I'm checking if it's Cartoon Network or not. I'm checking, okay?
Okay.
Just hold on. Just give me a
I'm
second.
losing it. I'm losing
You're
it.
losing
I'm
it.
crashing out.
It was not.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Where did it? Where did this?
Where is this thing that come from?
You know, where was it broadcasted?
God, also I need to like remind myself that it's not human because I keep thinking of humans.
Keep thinking of humans. You're like, oh, come on, and it's not a human. You're wasting your time. You're wasting all your time. I'm trying to find out where it was developed, but I can't figure it out.
What the hell?
Why would I just Google it? Where was this?
Look.
Was this?
The guy from Ed, and Eddie. I don't. No, there's not a villain. What
The
am I
guy
saying?
from Ed and Eddie. It's not telling me. It's being weird. That's right. Yeah, I could do mouth trumpet. That's what this mouth do.
I literally couldn't even hear it in the call.
You couldn't?
No. Literally, the moment you start hitting a certain note, it just like fade out. I was like, okay.
Wow. Wow. That's what Discord does to you. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, but where was this broadcasted? I don't know. I'm scared. I don't think it. I don't
I
think it
should
was.
be the one who's scared, bro. I don't even know what the fuck your villain is.
I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't on Cartoon Network.
But it's
Okay.
from a
Okay.
television. Like,
Yeah.
it was broadcast on television. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, oh dear. Okay. Now, where was yours made? Well, last 10 years. It's a villain. It's a
I
boomer.
forget you're not a Disney.
It's a Disney. I forgot about that part. Villain, man, Disney. Wait. Oh.
Oh,
E. Is it Wreck-It Ralph, that guy?
no.
It's not King King Nut? What's his
Who
name?
the fuck is doing that?
It's it's
Oh,
something
like
candy.
the Candy King or something from like
The
Rick
Candy
and
King or something like that, yeah.
No.
Is that that guy? Not him.
No.
It's not King Nut.
It's King Nut.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So it's not live action.
No.
It's not live action, it's the cartoons, and it's
a
animated last 10
cartoon.
years.
Surprisingly,
y'all
they
know.
haven't made a
Ooh,
live
Boogie,
adaptation
ooh.
to it.
Wait,
Huh?
I got an idea. I got an idea. Is it from that team up movie? That hero, superhero?
The Big Hero 6?
Yeah, is it from Big Hero? Is it that old guy
No.
with the
That's
mask?
a good one,
It isn't.
though. No.
Is that not the point with the mask is?
Nor.
Dang.
That would be good, though. I should have like thought about that, but nar.
I can give you a hint about mine.
Yeah.
Think of classic Saturday morning cartoons.
See, it's different
talk-
from my exposure. Fuck.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about like someone like long time ago. I'm talking about 80s. And it had a bunch of movies recently.
What do you mean?
Actually, an animated movie did come out very recently about it. They're not
Is
human.
this like from a Pokemon series?
No.
Okay.
I give you one last hint to make everything a little bit easier. They're metallic.
Metallic?
They're metallic.
They're not human, but they're not. They're metallic.
They look like a human in one of their forms.
Is this from like Transformers?
You're getting super close now.
Ah!
What's his name?
But oh my god, what is his name?
What's his name?
Megatron.
Come on. Megatron!
It is?
It's Megatron, yeah.
Bro, he came from a movie. You're telling me series?
You never heard
please.
of the original Transformer? You think of the Transformers movie? The Transformers movie?
I get it. No, I've never been exposed to the cartoon side of it. I've only seen the movie of it.
Oh, okay. It came from a series back like long time ago. It's an old series. You never heard of like the
Megatron
jingle
was
like
part of the movie
Transformers,
too.
robots in disguise?
No, I only found out about it like
Wow.
in my teen. That's it.
I tried to find something
It's
that
obvious
would
different
be like.
adaptation, bro. Different exposure with things.
I tried to think of something that would be like international. But like, I guess Transformers isn't international. What would be
It's
international
not
to you
as
other than
international.
whoever your Disney character is? Ugh.
Augie and the Cockroaches, SpongeBob, Kick Batowski. Probably not Kick Batowski.
Oh,
Ba.
what?
See, I told you it's a different exposure.
Wait, whoa! Why'd you say Kid
Adventure
Batowski?
Time. Yeah, Kick
Is it? It's
Batowski.
not.
That's like a cartoon thing that I used to
Yeah.
watch.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about? Oh wait, you're talking about something else. I was thinking about like. I was trying to guess your villain.
Oh, you want me to give you hints? I thought you were talking about like
Yeah.
international cartoons. That what I would guess.
Yeah, that's when he said Kick Batowski. I was like, what?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's something to deal with religion.
Oh my gosh, is it Lucifer?
No.
Religion. Past 10
This
years.
villain has power.
It has
Like,
power.
not superpower, but like what you aimed for before when it comes to the word murder. Like, he has that power to murder somebody.
What? A Disney
And
movie?
then-
Disney movie and religion.
Yeah.
What?
I'll give you another hint. The settings of which this villain is from, Paris.
It's even worse. No way it's Claude Frollo or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Claude Frollo.
That's not past 10 years. That's not the past 10 years.
It's kind of like the...
No. What is that, like 2000? What is the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Your... Wait, what was it? I
Hunchback
thought it
of-
was like way, like almost.
Hunchback
10
of
years
Notre
ago.
Dame. Disney. This.
Oh, it's so far
this-
from 10 years.
1996. That's not 10 years
Felt,
ago.
it felt like during my time.
That's close to 30. Oh my gosh. That's why I was so lost.
No, okay, this is what I thought. I thought you said like 10 years or more or something like that.
Oh,
Not
I
gonna
said
lie.
in the last 10 years. So I was
Okay.
thinking of like movies from like the last 10 years. Oh my gosh. I was thinking,
Fire.
how does it start again? I just remember it from that one YouTube video.
It's like that.
Um,
It starts in the Spanish. Like,
Beata
Worship.
Maria, you know you are a righteous man. Something
Uh-huh. remix.
like that. Friendino remix.
Yeah,
I think it's
still.
Latin, by the way, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard
My
that.
bad. Huh?
I heard that, and editing me later is gonna hear it really bad.
Sorry, I was like putting away my notebook and I bumped it to the stem of the mic. Teehee.
So let's recap all the clues. So I asked you if it was a boomer, boomer. What else did I say? Male, Disney, last 10 years, which you misunderstood as 10 years or older. And then all those hints. And then I gave you what was the first thing you asked?
So I asked if it was male. Oh no, a
Yeah.
female. And then I kind of just
Yeah.
assumed it was male. And then I asked if it was human, and you said no.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked if it was like a cartoon, and then you said flat cartoon. I was like, okay, cartoon. And then I asked if it was like a series. Oh no, a movie, and then video game movie, and then it went down to series.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked if it was in Pokemon, from Pokemon. If I asked as well if it was Disney or Cartoon Network. And then you just gave me all the hints, which is metal.
Yeah,
something.
I had to spoon feed it. Here, I'll show you what I was talking about. I'll show you what I was referring to. Friends. Doo-doo-doo. That's kind of what I was referring to. I'm just showing her like a
Oh,
picture of the old cartoon.
I still wouldn't have not guessed that. Even if you gave me the image, I'm like, I know it's from Transformers, but I've never seen it.
You would have no idea. And Jordan said Leadbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's active in chat, and he said Leadbeam. So I guess I don't know. There's no winners.
It's our audience.
I don't know. I guess you're the winner. Congratulations.
Kind like yes, win-win situation. We kind of just eventually helped each other because we realized that we have different privilege when it comes to cartoons.
Yeah. We had to talk to each other.
We
had to
had different
communicate.
childhood memories. Okay, we have different childhood exposures.
Next time we play this game, it might be a bit different. We might choose
It
something
might
more
take some
like.
twist.
Well, it might be like, oh, what's their breakfast food? Or I don't know. That seems too
Oh,
easy.
I feel like that would have been easier. Yeah, like the food instead.
Yeah, maybe food would have been easier. Like, what are you? I'm a taco.
It's something you see me every morning.
See me? Whatever it is, it could be anything. What are you, cereal? I see
I'm
cereal.
an egg. I'm fried. I'm
Wow,
like...
look at this rich person over here.
Oh yeah, I forgot tariffs.
Yeah, we have a 20%.
I'm something you can never
base.
get.
20% of our listener base is from the U.S., so you're flexing on them right now. You're
He's
flexing
flexing
on
on,
our
like, money.
American listeners because it's so expensive over there. Ermen's a little rich person. Okay, she's pretty rich. She sold her soul.
I'm a material girl. Okay.
She's bougie like that. She's bougie as hell. And that has been time, people. Have you ever said the
That's
outro?
Yes, but I keep forgetting. That's all the time that we have today. I remember now. And I forgot about it. It fade in and it fade out in my brain.
So
God damn it.
let's...
So let's talk again sometime.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm
See you guys next week.
hosting.